Hi guys, so first off, happy Easter to all of you that is watching. By the time that this is up, it might not be Easter still. However, I'm filming this in the afternoon on Easter, so I'd just like to wish all of you a very happy Easter. And for once, we are going to get up and I'm going to go show you all of the chocolate that I've got. Sorry if this is at a weird angle, but the perks of being an only child is that you get twice as much on like holidays, birthdays. I'm not a spoilt brat or anything, but quite literally I get Simpsons in the background, by the way. But quite literally I get twice as much as my friends do at Easter and that kind of thing because I don't have to share with anybody. I'm an only child and I'm proud of being an only child. So anyway, with some festive bunny ears on, let's start the video. So today I'm going to be doing a video for one of my Wattpad fellow writers and who has become one of my best friends online, to be honest. Forever and Always 3000, who's a writer on Wattpad. She's written about 8 or 9 stories now, including Britain's Got Talent ones, Strictly Come Dancing ones, her own fiction one that is not fan fiction, it's a made up kind of thing, which is also really good, called Poisoned Reality. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here to talk about her latest fanfic, and definitely her best one by far, Strictly Come Dancing, Back to the Roots. Now, honestly, and believe me, I do not exaggerate, I do not give praise where praise is not due. I'm a bit like Craig, where I'll give praise where it's due, but I won't if it's not, if you know what I mean. And when I say that Strictly Come Dancing Back to the Roots is one of the best fanfics I've ever read, I'm not lying in that instance whatsoever. I'm not lying, I'm not exaggerating, I'm not trying to make everything seem amazing. Sorry about the dog outside. Shut up, you stupid dog outside. I don't know. Sorry, I love dogs. Oh, but seriously, that dog has been barking for the last 3 hours on and off. Can it just be quiet? Annoying. So, Strictly Come Dancing, Back to the Roots. Back to it. Oh, dog, will you just shut up? Okay, so Strictly Come Dancing, Back to the Roots it's about 35 chapters, I'd say. I wasn't actually counting. It was, alright, it was, let's work it out. There were about 7 till the actual weeks began. Then each week for 12 weeks, I think. It was either 10 or 12 weeks, there was 2 chapters, so that's like 20 chapters, so that's already about 27. And then you had a couple at the end, plus an author's note. So I'd say there's about 30 to 35 chapters. Although actually, because they weren't numbered, they were given names like characters, finals, day 1 or whatever. Then, to be totally honest with you, I lost count of how many chapters there were. I first started reading the book in about chapter 7, I'd say, because I commented on like week 2, I think. So I've definitely been reading it for quite a while. Oh, my hair is really annoying me. I'm getting my hair cut next week. I'm getting it cut short again. But because I've got layers in my hair, it's literally, sorry, I'm talking about random things. I'm not even talking about the flipping story. I'm sorry. Okay, so to the story. Strictly Come Dancing Back to the Roots is about a girl called Abby and her best friend Harvey, and they're both dancers, contemporary ballroom and Latin, I think, and jazz, I think, I'm not sure. And they're both 18 years old and they've just finished doing their A-levels, and they get invited to appear on a show called Strictly Come Dancing Back to the Roots, which is normal people enter in couples and they basically have to recreate dances from Dancing with the Stars Ireland, Dancing with the Stars America, and Strictly Come Dancing UK, obviously. And yeah, so Abby and Harvey are invited to appear, and they appear on it, and each week they have to recreate a different style of dance. For like, they had to recreate a Disney one, I think. They had to recreate, they did Alexander and Gorka's Waltz, I think. And I think they did Danny and Otis Jive or something like that. Yeah, they had to recreate dances basically. And yeah. So one thing that you notice, sorry, that's a chocolate wrapper. One thing you notice right from week 1 is that Craig has something against them. You notice that whilst Shirley and that, it's set in a time with Shirley, Darcy, Bruno and Craig, not when Lem was on. It's set with Shirley on it, so yeah, and anyway, I prefer Shirley, so that's fine by me. And basically what happens is, you notice that while Shirley and that are given 7s, Craig is given like 4, and he's always being unnecessarily harsh, always finding things wrong with it, always being like deliberately mean and whatever, and really putting them down. And yeah, and you kind of notice, and everybody's always saying, oh, don't worry about Craig and all of that, and you kind of start to wonder, is there something going on in this particular situation? And around week 3 or whatever, Abby is very upset after the show, after Craig has put them down again, and she goes backstage and she starts crying, and Gorka, they have, each couple has 2 mentors, and Abby and Harvey, BTW, what? BTW? Why the hell am I talking in tech speak? I mean, by the way, sorry, I talk in tech speak and I don't know why, it's really annoying. They, by the way, have Gorka and Diane as their mentors, and I love Gorka and I love Diane, so good. So Gorka says that it's very important that they don't listen to Craig, don't take him seriously, and that it's not true what he's saying, but he can't tell them why because the BBC would be really angry. And you kind of wonder what the hell is going on, and that's what really intrigued me. It really intrigued me, the storyline with Craig and that, because I always say that my favourite judge by far is Shirley, and that's never going to change. Well, if she got into prison for something, then maybe it might, but at the moment I like her very much. She's my inspiration. But I always chop and change about who my favourite male judge is. My favourite male judge was Bruno for a long time because he follows me on Insta, which makes my day and all of that, and he's answered my comments and he answered my direct message once. So yeah. Craig, however, is probably my favourite of the 2. I really, really like Craig. He's really funny, he's really honest, that makes me laugh. He's actually got a really nice side to him. I think he's very underrated. Like you see on Insta, you see all these fan pages for like judges and that, and apart from my one, I can't think of a single Craig one. I can name you about 4 Shirley's, about 2 or 3 Darcy's, 2 or 3 Bruno's, but there's not one Craig apart from mine, and if there is, I haven't seen it. And the only one changed it into a Les Miserables account, so anyway. Anyway, off the subject again. So you kind of think, alright then, Craig's got something against them, and this is what really intrigued me. So, and then around week 11, you find out what the actual situation is. And the situation is that Abby goes and finds Craig and asks why, downright asks and that, and Craig at first is angry that his secret has been discovered, but then explains, and the explanation is that Abby's stepsister, Robin's music video was choreographed by one of the producers of the BBC, I believe, and I believe that Harvey's parents work with the BBC as well. I'm not entirely sure on that, but it was something along the lines of that, and it could lead to favouritism allegations. so hence they thought it better to try and put them down so that they wouldn't win. And you kind of realise that it might be something along the lines of that when about week 6 or whatever, when Craig says to the producer that he doesn't want to keep putting them down. The producer insists he has to, and then when he gives them a 10, the producer's livid, and he says, they cannot win, Craig, you know that, and that's the reason why they can't win. However, they do go on to win, and yeah, it all goes really well in that, and I really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, my favourite chapter was definitely probably the finals day one, because Craig finds Abby, and she's upset because she can't do the Roomba. She's finding the Roomba really difficult to master, and then Craig goes and dances a few steps with her, which I think is really sweet of him. And I also like the chapter where you actually find out where the Craig thing was, because to be totally honest with you, that was one of the reasons why I was there, one of the main reasons why I was there, because I love Craig and I love the storyline. So anyway, the storyline absolutely had me hooked for about 5 weeks or whatever. It really had me, there. I was gripping on it. I couldn't wait for it. I was really excited every time I saw the notification for new updates and all of that. I just got so excited, and I'm absolutely gutted that the story's over. I mean, it was such a fantastic story. As I told you, one of the best I think I've ever read, one of them. It was absolutely incredible, honestly. And I'm not exaggerating, and I just loved it. I loved every bit of it, and I actually almost cried when it was over, because I was just like, oh, I'm not going to get any more updates for this, and I really hope that there's a sequel in the future, because, oh my gosh, it was incredible. And yeah, I'd love to see another story along those lines in the future, and oh my gosh, it was just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So thank you so much for writing such an incredible story, because honestly, I was really happy to support, and that, because I'm proud that I supported and commented on it, because it was just such an amazing story. So thank you so much for writing it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll be back soon with more videos, and yeah, see you soon. Bye, and enjoy the rest of your Easter. Don't eat too much chocolate. Bye.